be running like 0.5 up.
You have just that has hurt my feelings.
That's what I do. So we have a great matchup here. It's going to be EnVy versus A4V. Sound off in the chat who you think is going to take this one. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the action here as we are going to be kicking it off with Proofy from EnVy. Yemen Hardpoint. I'm a big fan of this map just because of just how close the games can get and how intense they are. And now taking a look here, I mean, what's Proofy's main? Already get struck. So actually, his main thing is going to get stuck. Yeah. And Ethan actually picking up a double kill there. That was actually going to open things up nicely. And no one team has been able to establish dominance, and you're never going to because of this hard point. It's so hard to.
It's so tough to get that dominance on that first hill. It's all about the spawns. We say every single hardpoint game, but that is essentially what you're playing for on that first hill. Just if you can get a few extra points, great. But going back to your point about hardpoint Yemen, I absolutely love this map. It really is a core hardpoint map. It's one of the truest forms of hardpoint in the way that you have to rotate. Any teams that aren't good at hardpoint, it really shows on this map because rotation is just so vital on hardpoint Yemen.
Then looking here at guard, he is going to find a player up top by the church, going in with those long-range shots with the MSMC, not able to connect with that one. But he is going to have his teammates there for cover. Unfortunately, though, for him, Karma will catch him off guard. And you see A4V, they're patting on quite the lead here. They're 25-11, but EnVy, they're finally going to be able to rally a comeback. Here it's still very early into the game. Rambo able to pick up one kill. Ethan, though, with the stop on Rambo before he was, or after he was able to take him out. And A4V beginning the rotation, which obviously they should have done a while ago here, and you could tell that they have managed to establish that control. It seems like both teams are getting a good feel for each other at the start of this match.
A4V have control of the hill, but it's actually Team EnVyUs with the spawns, and you can see highlighted on that map, it's Merc. He just needs to sit there, and you can see immediately the green arrow spawning directly behind him, but that's a bit of an unusual spawn from Ethan actually spawning directly behind him, and you have to be thinking in the back of your head, 30 seconds, we have to be thinking about their spawns, and EnVy have just completely left it. They've decided to go straight for the hill, and because of that, Ethan actually could get a few kills. You see him actually pick up Merc in that kill feed. And to be honest, hill control with 20 seconds left isn't the end of the world. It all comes down to the spawns, and you can see the way A4V are just controlling that so dominantly. They got time on that hill and also the spawns, and that's why right now, Golden Boy, it's 55-30 in favor of A4V.
All right, well, Ethan, he's going to be getting to a gunfight here down by the bottom stairs, having to drop back. His teammate will be there for the pickup. Ethan trying to see if he can connect with anything inside of the hard point here, but nothing just yet as the hill is going to be coming up over by the market, and A4V is going to be there and set up, ready to go, continue to add on to that lead here. I have to give it to A4V. They established the lead at the start of the game, and they've just been able to take advantage of it little by little. You know, it hasn't been like no blowouts or anything like that, which is something that I'm not really expecting between these two teams. But A4V, great move by Terry, able to pick up a double kill there on Proofy and Merc. Let's see if he can follow this one up with another one if a player decides to foolishly run up the street. But I think they learned their lesson now. They're opting for a different route. Proofy ends up winning it, though, and then leave it up to Proofy.
A4V just played that hill perfectly.
They did.
They had just one person just lying on the hill. I don't think he actually got a single kill. Who actually is that? His guard. He managed to pick up one kill whilst on that hill, whilst his teammates were rotating around, picking up those kills and slaying. And right now, Machilla's done a great job. He managed to shut down Proofy, and I believe it's going to be A4V who are going to have that early control. It's going to be Ethan with the Scorpion on the hill. Needs to try and stay alive. Not going to happen. Karma goes in, cleans him out. Guard, he's going to be picking up the scrap time, and what a lead A4V have. But Golden Boy, we all know this Churchill is just so hard to break.
Yeah, we're going to see how EnVy plays this one because they can definitely hold this one down, especially with a couple of subs in there. Rambo, he's looking around the window, trying to put down some shots. There is going to be a contestment there, but Rambo has to stay alive. What a run! That was terror with a triple, and Guard got control as Proofy ends up getting taken out, and A4V is on a run right now. This is not the position that EnVy wanted to be in.
You cannot get broken like that on that hill. 3 people inside church, and A4V Tad just jumps in and says, thank you very much. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to take you all out and grab control for myself. And this is huge time for him to try and get. Can he pick up the kill? No, he can't. He's finally going to get taken down. Merc is in there with a pistol. Guard, he's still going to pick up that scrap time. And the lead that A4V are getting right now is massive. They are really putting EnVy in their place on this Hardpoint Yemen game.
Yeah, when you think about the next Hardpoint is going to be coming up in the middle there by the bridge, it's going to be very difficult, Ben, for them to break it. I mean, again, that's a very highly contested Hardpoint. And you can also see Guard. He's getting really close to those streaks, by the way. Mochilla picks up a double. Guard stops Merc there, and that was just dirty as he was going to be able to find one. So, and I apologize, it wasn't the bridge, it was actually going to be Statue. But even then, though, Guard is making his way over. He has streaks. and he is looking great.
He is looking so good. You got Mochilla on the hill right now, lying down, desperate for some teams to come and his teammates to come and try and support him. He's getting a nice shot
Mochilla
over.
Just holding it down.
That was just ridiculous accuracy coming from him and Envy. They really need to try and apply the pressure. You can see them trying to push from up top. Rambo, meanwhile, is going to try and push through the middle, and look at how far out Merc just spawned there. That is just fantastic spawn manipulation coming from A4V. Mochilla finally does go down, but it's, you still got Terror on the hill, and right now he's just going ham.
Yeah, Mochilla, I've known him for a while. He was a competitor back in Black Ops 1. He was always a very talented player. I don't think anyone would ever dispute that. But this time around, he's definitely showing, alongside with the rest of the A4V crew, that, Envy, you may have put on quite a big show at Gfinity. Karma did well, but this is UMG, and this is our time to shine. A4V is giving it to Envy here. They have not been able to break into the 100-point territory. Envy struggling, A4V about to cross the 200-point threshold. There you see it, and they're establishing this control. I think Envy can realistically come back into this game, but the way the A4V shots are just working for them right now, it's going to be a big challenge for Envy to have to. But if there's a team to do it, it certainly would be them.
Oh, absolutely. You need to watch out now for Karma, and I'm going to get on board with him. If there's anyone that's going to light up this Envy team,
it's now time for him.
It's his time to shine right now. He needs to pick it up, and he needs to just go on one of those huge streaks that we see Karma do time and time again. And this has to be the start of it here. You see him actually get a nice pick down on guard. They don't have control of the hill. It looks like the 20 seconds may actually go towards Envy, but you see, Rambo's just ran away from that hill with Karma. Karma trying to pick up the kills off spawn, is able to find one. But again, you have to be thinking, if you're on Envy, you need to be getting those streaks, and unfortunately, they're just not staying on the hill. They're not getting enough time, Golden Boy.
They truly aren't, and A4V has just been doing an exceptional job of just maintaining control of the middle. I was talking about it before when I made the misstatement about the next hill being the bridge, but now that the hill's a bridge, again, it is a fact. It is so hard to hold down, yet A4V is showing that, you know what, they're fine. They're going to be able to take a huge chunk of time, and now they're going to be just a spitting distance away from being able to close this one out. If they can hold it for the next 20 seconds or so, they could win this.
Envy are just getting completely outslayed. Kills the A4V should not be getting there, just managing to pick up. They may have just a little bit of luck on their side, but we've seen a few gunfights where Envy they should not be losing. The Proofy's going to be on the hill.
This is their time to have to make a comeback,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
This is the time. And Proofy's in the hill here, so I'm not expecting them to lose a lot of shots. I'm also anticipating them to know exactly where those spawns are going to be coming from here and just playing this one smart. They have to be prepared for the market, and they know that. You could see Merc, he is just on point here, but Ethan picks up a double, and Ethan has just been a thorn in the back of Envy for this game. You can see he actually picks up 3 there with that kill from Merc.
And that's just going to leave the spawns in favor of A4V. This is going to have to be a very big push from Rambo. They don't have much time. 2-2-4 is the score for A4V. They're only 25 seconds away from causing a big upset here on match number 1, or game number 1 rather. Looks like a few streaks are actually going to be deployed, but nothing good. Rambo needs to try and dive on the hill, but the Hellstorm missile's going to be coming in. Can he get the kill? No, he can't. He's going to get taken down. And Golden Boy, that should be game. A4V with perfect control. They need 10 seconds left. They're going to let EnVyUs know about it. What an unreal first game we have there. It wasn't quite a 100-point club, but that is a huge upset here at UMG Dallas.
A4V just show that they are here to play, guys, and that was quite the display. But again, I am not going to sell out Envy short just yet. We're talking about one of the most seasoned teams in professional gaming here. There is no doubt in my mind that they are going to bring it for this Search and Destroy matchup. But look at Mochilla, man. He is just a tank. And let's take a look at the final scoreboard here and see. We have Mochilla 24 and 18. Great run by him.